There we go. Note to self, do not enable everything on Porter.
I'm gonna grab a drink.
Okay. This will be everyone because the other our other member couldn't make it today. So when Lily gets back, I'll probably do a little background and
Right.
then maybe a little of what you guys are, and go from there. Probably start.
I am back.
Is that the same thing that happened to you last time? You were stuck on that screen?
Oh, never mind. It's good now. I just need a minute, I
Yeah,
guess.
that happens to me when I open up Foundry. It's just loading and connecting.
All right, here we go. Um, Welcome to Alarak, a wonderful world of aftermath. Um, the current group is the Golden Twilight. Um, we just recently helped redeem Timora. Um, that's what we spent last session finishing doing, and unfortunately, some people didn't like that, so we had to deal with some assassins after that. Made short work with them. Our other member Zero helped us. Um, with wrapping up with that, if you guys see my character, I am Shogun Kido Kylie. For all intents and purposes, a humanoid-looking slime. Uh, I wear a straight white suit with a white top hat. A new addition to me, I have two scimitars, which are peppermint and cool mint. So one is red and white striped, and the other is blue and white striped. I'm an Echo Knight. I have a special power with uh, summoning a ghost, which is an off version of my Echo. Um, I'm a noble. Uh, I think I try and hold myself to that uh, stature, and I'm trying to spread my family name. Uh, Vort or Thea, do you want to talk about yourselves?
Vort is a goblin chef, clerk of Charlie. He wears a very dirty apron and a chef's hat. Wields a cleaver and a frying pan in combat, just reflavored items. And he's an award-winning chef and is looking to grow his knowledge and find new foods.
Good. Thea, did you want to talk about your apparition?
Thea is a question. Let me hang on. I'm just gonna get to my character art, and there we go. So Thea is an unidentifiable race. He looks humanoid. He does not remember most of his past, although he's starting to remember some of it now that he is reconnected to with one of his siblings. When you look Thea directly in the face, you see nothing. As in, this is think like a haunted set of robes almost. There's no face, there's no head, there's no nothing. And the most identifiable thing about Thea is his ability to 1 minute be a certain class, and the next minute he'll be another class.
Very good, very good. One of the three new people, do you want to say your character's name and describe your character?
Yeah, I'll go.
I can. Oh no, you go.
Oh,
All right.
You go.
I was about to say
We can't all say yes. All right. Zachary's a Northern Outlander mercenary. He's heard about all these troubles and turmoils going across the land. He's here for money and to stop whatever the hell is going on. He's just a large man, shrouded in knight armor. You can't really see what he is, but he's clearly taller than enough.
Mm-hmm.
Very good.
okay.
All right. Fen is a black dragonborn. They have like if you know Bloodborne, they have that get up, like the hat, and they have like a stash of potions around their waist and torso, and they're about like 6 foot tall.
Very nice.
And I'm last. Okay. Okay. Lily is a 5'5", anemic-looking elf. She wears a witch hat and a variety of clothing that matches the weather for the day. And she's just a traveling sage and wanting to learn about history and help where she can.
Very cool, very cool. That also worked with a sound test, so everyone's here and everything, so that's good. So you guys know the monetary value of things have changed in this world. There are no horses. There are chocobos. Many different colors. The normal is yellow. They are very, very well trained, and travel very good. The center part of the world is the Black Plains, with the Black City being the center point of that. Some of you have come from far south, some from far north. So you've come from different climates, different terrains, but you have all migrated to the Black City for one reason or another, with the troublesome dealing with gods trying to redeem themselves, the Netherites invasion, the uh, the calamities. Just about a month ago was when the dragons hit, or not calamity, waves of catastrophe. For the new players, yes. The world is a tougher world. The guards are not normal. They're a little bit beefier, because life is tough. The normal person has special powers. The Elven Wars recently restarted. I think that would be common knowledge for everyone, right, Jet?
Yep, unless you've been living under a rock. But even if you've lived under a rock, you've probably heard whispers.
Recently, several months ago during the tournament of kings, there's a stadium inside the Black City, which they put a protective bubble around for when the combatants are doing their stuff. It is normally like 100-foot dome when you guys battle in the real world, but in the stadium it was increased to fit the inside of the stadium, so it was a little bigger. But the people who just won it they won the beginners version, and they broke the bubble a couple times, and that probably stirred things up because I don't think that's happened with the tournament before, right?
Correct.
And I'm trying to think if there's any other world lore. There is rumors of a cloud city that floats in the Northern Territory. Zachary, you are from the north. You've probably seen it. So that's a tidbit that you would know. It is an actual city. But
Israel.
people south, from the south don't know of it. They just hear it. Oh yeah, it's a floating city, but no one. Floating city.
Hmm.
I think that's pretty much everything to get them caught up on the world stuff, right?
Within their current setting, yes.
And all three of you guys don't know each other, and you would all come from a different reason, right, to get into the Black City?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to start with the current party, see what they got going on, and then I will move around to the others.
So
Yes.
sorry, am I saying stuff?
I thought you said
I'm
so.
confused. Am I muted or not? Okay, so I wasn't muted. I thought I was muted. All right. Anyway, I believe the last thing Vorp had mentioned after we had taken care of the assassins is perhaps we should consider posting some flyers about recruitment because we are down drastically from where we once were. We have 3 of us currently.
Is this a mysterious man following us, or are we
Yes,
leaving him
he's-
out just because
he-
he is not here as a player?
We can say that, but we can also say that we recruited him just unofficially. He told me that that's what he had plans on doing. Is he was seeking us out. We hadn't got that far yet.
Got attacked.
Well, a
and
lot
we
of stuff
were
happened last session. A lot of stuff. He tried to rob a player the first session.
Mm,
So it was kind of funny. Yeah, so
Ah.
you know what? To be fair, take us back to the starting screen, Grim. I will introduce Zero, since I know his stuff a little bit better. Okay, so Zero is
He's the edgy one. Okay.
yes, he is the edgy one.
Out of everybody, the edgiest.
I probably only have
By
one.
Which ironically, that is not a good picture for him because he's a Dragonborn.
Nah.
Well,
mean,
Dragonborns. Well, Dragonborns don't really follow the rule set of dragon people. They can have like dragon assets and
It
stuff.
depends.
It depends on the setting.
Well, I wouldn't say he's a complete outlier, but every Dragonborn you're going to meet will look more dragon than
He's a phony.
human.
But
yes, he is a brass Dragonborn or bronze. Sorry, bronze Dragonborn
who
who is
Sorry.
edgy. He is a half wizard, half rogue.
Oh.
He likes to attempt to steal things whenever possible, and if he thinks he's going to get away with some loot, he's going to try. But he also did say that he wants to join the party because he heard the rumors that our party did quite a bit of damage and ended up saving the plane from the second wave of catastrophe. So he thinks that's going to lead to a lot of money.
Fair assessment, actually. That's.
I mean, you're not wrong.
I'm a mercenary.
He also flat out refused to join the group when he was invited, which was weird.
Originally, yes, but that was before he even knew who the hell we were.
He's got to do it on his terms. You don't get it. You don't get it.
True.
No, you have to sign his paper for him to join.
All right. Shenanigans.
This is gonna be a train wreck. This is.
Nah, we're fine. We're fine.
Oh, the
Where
entire
did
screen
you-
is black.
Oh,
Oh,
hold
we're
on.
somewhere. Oh, we're in the
Oh,
depths.
we are. We're in the deep.
You guys can't see because of you don't have a player on this. Is that what it is?
Likely.
I think so, yeah. So it's-
I'm gonna drop your tokens on here. You're not in here just yet, but I'm just gonna drop it so you guys can see.
Mhm.
I updated the.
That's a
party
lot
one,
different than
so-
what I thought it was gonna be.
Avort, you had said that you wanted to set up some postings. Do you want me to go take care of that? Where would you like the postings?
I guess at the Adventurers Guild, that'd probably be the place.
What do we want it to say?
Looking for meat shields. I mean, party members to join us on our grand quest to. I don't know. What are we doing again?
Or drugs.
Right. I forgot the guy who was kind of leading the charge just left us.
Well, I do want to look up those assassins, and well, I think we know where the assassins came, but the person behind that, and I did get some information that the that invasion is still going on, so that is troublesome.
Yeah, probably gather some intel. I'd say for recruitment, just we kind of need everything because I mean, I can, of course, cover what we don't have, but we kind of don't have everything aside from a fighter and an eater. Looks at Vort kind of questioningly.
I have magic.
True. I don't mean to I don't mean to demean you, my goblin friend.
I can feel the big asterisks with that magic statement.
Yeah, just see what kind of bites we get. We can always throw people out who aren't a necessary good fit.
So it's just pretty much just we're looking for people to join us. Don't have to have Maybe put a prerequisite of being a at least mid-level competence. Oh, Thea, do we want to put anything about the war?
Uh, Probably best to mention that we are not supporters of the war, so if they are, we probably won't get along. Also, while you're there, see if there's any uh, suitable quests for us to do.
Gotcha. Vikito will take that down, and then he will tip his hat and him and his take off.
Righty then. So, what should we do next, Fort?
Well, let's see. Lunch sounds good.
All right. So I imagine that means we both sit down in the bar and order some lunch.
Wiggle chuckles. So does that mean I'm making it or you're making it this time, Vort?
Oh, you can make it.
Very good, very good. All right. It was Fen, right? You were in jail, weren't you?
Makeshift jail.
We said there was guard.
Yeah. not
You just
official city
you,
jail.
you were conscripted to do some work that someone hired you to do, and then you were unable to keep up with it.
Yeah.
We can go with you. Just making your daring escape out of this. Just splash somebody with acid, breaking out.
Awesome.
You've been in the Black City before. You were here for a while before you got locked up, right?
Yeah.
What is on your mind? Like, what are you trying to do right now?
So I will. I'm gonna go to a bar probably. Um, need to calm down after that escapade.
Gotcha. Are you
Yeah.
like looking for ritzy, mid, or scum and villainy?
Hmm.
I guess there could be
Uh,
ritzy, uh, h- higher class, normal class, and then scum and villainy.
I'll just normal class probably.
Do you look like you were just been mistreated, or are you?
Maybe like a bruise or two. Nothing too much.
But you're not wearing rags or anything like that.
No.
Are you trying to like blend in? Are you trying to hide from people, or are you just just gonna go to a bar and eat?
He's just gonna go. He's confident enough.
Ooh, secret dice.
As you in this game, a lot of D100s are rolled. Players are often asked to call high or low, or if it is a little bit more intricate, it could be high, low, or uh, high high odds or high evens. So
Hmm.
we're gonna go 50-50. Have you roll a D100 and call before you roll it? Odds or evens?
I'm going odds.
Aw,
Dang.
Roll. What's your passive perception?
Um, Probably a +0.
So straight 10.
Yeah. Oh wait, +3. Sorry.
You know what? It's a good thing you had that because I was having the DCB 12. As you go to step into this bar, um, you see a member of the organization that held you was holding you up captive up at the bar ordering something.
Ooh. Probably just gonna leave, honestly. Don't want to pick any more fights.
Um, you turn around, you leave, little flustered, little, you know, probably got to get a little further away from this area. So you start heading deeper into the city.
Yeah.
We're gonna Zachary, you're still working your character, right?
I should be all set. I just added my last uncommon item here.
All right.
I'm sure I missed something, but
You were coming to the city because you heard stories and you were looking to hire out, right?
mhm. Looking for work.
So you being a merchant, did you want to go to the Adventurers Guild, the Hunters Guild, or a different place to try and look for work?
What would be the most advantageous for you as a DM here?
Very good question.
There, it's wherever you go, you will find work.
Okay.
It's
Mhm. My guy's a hunter.
I've railroaded you into the city.
All right, that's good enough. All right, I'll figure it out from there. Zachary will make his way down to the Hunters Guild, as he is a hunter, and it makes the most sense for him.
All right, you were heading to the Hunters Guild.
Yes.
It's going to take a little while to get there. The city is big. So we're going to cut over to Lily. You've
Hello.
decided that the rock you were hiding under was too small. You got a mystery note which we have to still work on.
Yeah.
Telling you to
I
seek the Black City.
Okay.
I believe you had heard rumors. In your private messages, I believe you heard rumors of certain things going on.
Mm-hmm.
You were right. There was whispers, right? Something you were trying to seek in here. I can't remember right now. A lot of talk has gone on today.
I gotta. Yeah, whispers about someone.
I think he's asking what it was.
So you've been brought to the Black City. There's whispers of some mysterious person. How would you try and seek this person out or find out more on this?
Probably asking locals.
3 your choice of charisma checks, depending on what it is. What ability you go with depends on, the DC or the reactions you get from them.
Probably persuasion. Oh, yeah. So you said roll 3?
Yes, please. Aha, here's the key thing
Oh,
with
make a
that
noise.
one.
Make noise.
Yes. In this game, when you roll a d20 and you roll a 1, you can choose to let chaos reign, and you get to reroll with advantage. But there is a d12 or 13 which is rolled in the background, and a lot of different things could happen.
I think I'm just gonna keep the 1.
In combat, this will also happen. And if it was a combat situation, if you didn't let chaos reign, you would have to roll a d6, and depending on what the die fell on, something would happen. Whether you hit the target, you hit an ally, or you hit yourself.
The crit fail table.
Okay.
Somewhat,
Okay.
yeah.
Not too bad. I won't cry too much.
I think I'm just gonna take my 1.
Okay. The first person you come across, and oh, you must mean the guy who stopped the waves of catastrophe.
That. Yep.
Not entirely sure, but I've heard that he hangs out in the center near the wall.
Hmm.
You continue on. You ask another person, and yes, Emperor Fenbrix is the most mysterious man in all of Alarak, and yes, you should be very wary. And he lives in the palace in the north.
Cool. Don't think that's who I'm looking for. Feel like I would know something if they were a prince or something.
And you go a little further. And you're asking people, and there's this like 14-foot tall, like rock, like granite. Looks like a statue, and you're asking around, and this statue turns and looks at you and says, he hangs out at the Educated Teacup.
Place sounds nice.
And then he turns back and into his normal position.
That's intriguing.
And you just see he's watching. He's looking up in the air at an airship.
Could go up to the airship, but I feel like that would be a threat. So I'm just gonna go to the teacup.
Do you take a look at this airship?
I do look at it.
You want to roll a perception check?
I'm good at that. Not that good at it.
The dice is great. Heavily.
It's a
Great dice.
fancier airship, and airships are not that common. So it's something of note. Um, but unfortunately, the distance it is, you don't catch any on the finer details of it.
Okay.
But they would a couple people would point you in the direction of the educated teacup. As we cut back to Fen. You just left this one bar because of that close encounter. You just splashed acid on one of these guys. You didn't want to have to deal with this stuff again. Where would you like to go?
So probably a bit short on cash. The other job was like withholding my money and stuff. So I'm gonna go over to like a work site or something, or Adventures Guild.
Okay. So there are also merchants guilds, just so you know,
Mm.
where you are an alchemist. So there are things for that nature.
Yeah.
But you were gonna head to an adventurers guild.
Yeah, he's not more of like a he's more of a battle alchemist or something.
All right. We'll say that you make it over there. This is it's not the Golden Rams anymore, Jet. What is it?
Just an Adventurers Guild.
Just the Adventures, and it's this one right here, or the blue one right outside the wall, or is it the brown one right below it?
It's the brown one right below it. I'll make an icon for that. Let me see.
And you walk in. There is a gnome behind the counter. Says, "Yes, it's a good day. What can I do for you?"
I need some money.
Well, he points at the quest board over there.
Thank you, and I'm gonna direct myself there.
There are quests for going out adventuring and doing stuff. There are quests for unique, like long-term quests, like 1-year quests, 10-year quests, 100-year quests, and then there is a looking for help board.
I will look at the looking for help one.
Looking for meat. I need more people.
There is 3 posts there.
Mm-hmm.
One, looking for meat shields crossed out. More to join the Golden Twilight. Mid-level competence. We are not Mad King supporters. Seek us at the Educated Teacup. Second one down is this kind of like, as you look at it, this finger point comes out of it and points at you, and you hear in your mind, "We need you to sign up for the war effort."
D&D Uncle Sam.
Sure.
He's not looking to go to war, so he will take the other one.
Okay.
The illusion of choice.
There's also quests too. So you're gonna take that and split.
Yeah.
We will go over to Zachary. Just trying to
Alright.
get everyone's names.
Yeah, no problem.
You arrive at Hunter's Guild. There is a full-blood orc standing there, just looks at you.
And he just gives him a nod. And then heads over to the board.
As
Any
you go
special
in,
picks for today?
the guy's just straightforward. So in this one, there is a bunch of quests for retrieving creatures. There is.
Zachary's gonna look over to the orc.
Yeah.
Any special picks for today?
Depends on how much you want to bite off.
Give me something good. I can handle it.
You looking? Are you looking to travel far?
I just did a lot of traveling, so local preferred.
The word is you don't want to mess with this guy, but there's only one local quest.
Really? Why's that?
Why is there only one local quest? Or why you don't want to mess with him?
Why do I not want to mess with him?
There's something off about him, and word is he single-handedly took down the wave of catastrophe. But
Jesus.
someone put it up there, and they might be crazy, but they put it up there.
They want me to take him in?
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Said after you get them, they'll
I'm
contact
confident,
you
but
of
I'm
where
not
to
that
bring them.
And question, the catastrophe waves out of character here. I know those are like big ass. Like this dude's probably strong as like all hell. We took one on
You
by
know,
himself.
like the last catastrophe waves were all dragons. So
You yourself would have had to have fought at least one or two at this point.
Mhm.
Because they
And-
basically spawn 7 per person.
so when he says 1 or 2, he meant 1 or 2 waves.
So this dude fighting one all by himself is a big deal, for sure.
The rumor is that he fought through the waves and took out the boss. So, most of the group just think that, it's somebody else that thinks this guy's a liar. But unfortunately, we haven't been able to talk to the right people to take it down yet.
You know what? I'll take a look, but no promises.
So you would know, as working with guilds before, usually when you take the quest, you have to sign for it, and if you cannot finish the quest or fail, there's a penalty.
How much?
Currently, the GM, doesn't know this, so I have to put out my feelers and ask a certain other person.
An aggressive amount I want to pay, I'm guessing.
I haven't done hunter quests. Not since the rework.
See, this is why you go by one alias and you only talk to people who aren't in guilds. Too much
Then-
legal shit.
Yeah.
Hunters guilds don't give out quests. Hunters guilds are for filling in bounties and turning in your monster crystals.
So do they give out the bounties?
Yes. So I mean, technically
So this would be a
speaking, there can
bounty.
be this would be like a bounty if that's what they're asking for.
Yeah, this is a bounty.
Yeah, then yes, it's a bounty. So let me explain that real quick. So the difference between the guild systems are Adventurers Guild is your more common type quests that you'd see in almost any media. The Hunters Guild is strictly for bounties and turning in your monster crystals, and also reporting kind of like records. Sometimes you'll get more for certain monsters if they're rare, and the Hunters Guild doesn't have a bunch of them on hand. So obviously, like a
Trophies.
skeleton. Yeah, so like a skeleton isn't going to get you much, but if you have like just using a recent example, an adult prismatic dragon crystal,
Jesus.
it would be worth quite a bit.
Which may or may
That was
not
the
have been a
that was the
wave
boss of the wave. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it may or may not have been an actual occurrence.
So I don't get fined out the ass if I don't get him. Is what you're telling me?
No, that's only Adventurers Guild.
All right.
So the Hunters Guilds aren't even technically like officially quests. These are just bounties placed. The only time it's official is if it is posted by the guild itself or by one of the royal families.
Mhm.
Yeah, so you basically just pick up a pamphlet.
Oh, in that case, would there be 2 bounties for the Black City then?
Yes.
Okay, there's a second bounty. This guy keeps breaking the dome of the Coliseum. And it's a picture of a Geppetton bear. Toy bear. And they
The
say
joke.
that the name is Hyde. He says that's no joke, that guy. They've been looking for that guy for a while.
All right. Any information on whereabouts, or am I just looking around?
Public didn't give a location on the paper.
Yeah. Used to hang out at the Educated Teacup, but he got banned from there. I don't know where he is now.
All right, sounds like a good start. I'll be back.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Hell yeah, soldier.
Hoorah,
Raise hail,
hoorah.
praise hail.
And as you are heading in that direction, we will cut over to there was I'll catch up with you guys in the bar in a minute. We'll cut over to Lily.
Me. Okay.
Actually, you found the information, right?
Yeah, I already did.
All right, so you're heading straight there. So yeah, so we will cut back to everyone else because you guys will all show up at the same time.
Well, butt heads at the door.
Pretty much.
Excuse me,
So
I'll
we'll
come with the door. Excuse me.
cut back.
Oh,
Vort and Thea, you are in getting a lovely pot roast. And we tried to trick you, Vort, and he did not do the normal ingredients. And you being an excellent cook, you realize this pot roast is triceratop meat and kraken tentacle.
Hey, this tastes a lot like my dish from the cooking competition.
Well, it was award-winning, was it not? Everyone's trying to copy it, but no one can get it right.
What would give him a tip on how he made it.
You put what in it?
It
He's
works.
just dumbfounded.
That's the best response to any recipe I've ever heard.
He just shakes his head, walks away.
You've shell-shocked this man.
Was there anything that you guys wanted to catch up with in the meantime?
So being this is the first time that Thea has done this in front of anybody, Vort, you would notice a small black and purple light starts to shine in the center of Thea's chest, and then it kind of just spreads over his entire body until you can kind of, because I'll say at this point you have the battle instincts to understand at least what you're up against to a certain degree. You can tell that he's shifted from being a wizard to a more martial class. hope Akito's okay. Every time he goes off on his own, he gets into trouble or sells ridiculous amounts of meat. I wonder if there's any of that meat left.
Not that I know of.
Oh well.
Uh, as you guys are discussing this, the other three will virtually bump into each other as you're piling into the educated teacup.
He's gonna come through. He just goes fast.
Oh.
Waddle, waddle.
What as you guys enter, what are you guys looking for?
I'm looking for the barkeep, or whoever mostly in charge of this area.
Either the barkeep to ask him questions or somebody who looks like a mysterious person who could take down a calamity.
So, you see two slime guys behind the bar.
Gross, but okay.
You see a goblin, a hooded individual which you can't see quite their face, and a bronze dragonborn. But for some reason, other than that, the place has been cleared out.
I would like to walk up to the hooded figure person.
He's gonna wait his turn.
There
You
would
should be
also
able to
likely
move your
be
tokens.
bloodstains on the
moved them.
floor.
Oh, I don't think I have the ability to move my token, actually.
Can you move your token now?
Oh, I can.
Okay.
Now I can.
As you get closer to the individual with the you can't see his face, you do see several bloodstains here, all the way up to over here, and then one that runs out the other way.
Oh, and as you approach, fog and mist begin to kind of pour out of the bottom of this guy's cloak.
Freaking. Hello?
Good. Looking around. Afternoon? Evening? I don't know. Afternoon. Right.
Do you happen to be the mysterious person who took down the catastrophe?
Define person.
Sentient thing with a high enough that speaks a language of some kind?
I was there, yes. And I was present when the killing blow was delivered. I don't know if I was the one who delivered the killing blow.
Who delivered the killing blow?
A no longer existent air elemental.
Oh. You'll do. So, how did that go?
Well, 53 hours of fighting nonstop dragons.
Writes
And that
down
was
in-
before, and that was before the rest of my group showed up.
So you are the person I'm looking for.
Probably.
I would like to accompany you on your travels.
Oh hey, looked over the board. Oh hey, this problem is solving itself.
Yeah.
Why do we send Akito to do anything? Well, I mean, as long as you're able in your craft, we would welcome any and all help. We literally lost over half our party to various recruitment centers, shall we say.
I like flick out a wand. I'm good at magic.
Oh good. We lack a stable amount of that. We have a cleric, and I'm sometimes a wizard.
I'm what a lot of people would just call a witch.
Oh, Bruja. Haven't seen too many of your kind. At least not in the last 100 years.
Only been
Spellplate is
around.
nasty business.
Yeah, it's not the funnest at times, but eh. Look over to the barkeep. So, does the teacup have good tea?
What's tea?
Do
They
you have
look at you. He's kidding. Of course, they serve tea. This is literally a frequented establishment for college students.
Okay, well, listen, I've been a lot of places, and a lot of places a little dumb.
Well, it would be a shame if the educated teacup didn't serve
Black
tea.
tea, white tea, green tea, or different?
One of each.
One of the black, green, white, and black, or one of every one that we have?
One of everyone that you have.
You hear several whistles going off as he goes through the curtain.
Oh no, what have I done?
All you're having is tea. You need to eat. You're nothing but skin and bones.
You know, no, I don't. I can promise you that.
You hear him call for help. The other guy goes through. You hear a lot of clattering, banging. There you go. As the two come back with a big platter between them, which has got to be about 10 foot, and it has 60 teacups.
Jesus Christ.
Ooh. At least one of these has to be good.
And they place it on the table in front.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Zachary is looking over there dumbfounded at the sheer amount of tea on that platter.
Ah,
And how I and now Lily will sit down and start tasting, having each one and sort of noting down critiques and asking what is what.
You see Vort, the goblin pulls out a book, peels the sticker out from what appears to be a sticker book, and it turns into a scone and hands it to you. Here, eat.
I really don't like. It's hard to explain. It's just I don't have a need to eat. Oh, so you're
Alright.
doing the tea. I can humor you if you want, but like
He'll leave the scone on the counter.
watch. I take a bite of it. Sort of disgust washes over my face. And it looks like I pretend to try to swallow and then give or like pretend swallow, thumbs up, sets it down and like spits into like a hand towel or something. And if you were to look, it looks like just like ashes.
But he has a passive perception of 25, so you notice
Yeah,
all that.
you would see that I spit out ashes into this like handkerchief.
You cursed or something?
You could say that, I guess.
Mm.
Goes back to tea.
Ah, you haven't become one of the toothy ones then.
Well, tea's the only thing that really satiates me, even though it doesn't like stay. Like I can't explain it.
No, I understand. You're. I am particularly versed in many things. I am aware of most witches and their origin of their powers.
Sips tea slowly.
Odd or even,
Sorry.
high or low?
I just read Dante's note.
Me?
Or Lily?
Low.
Roll a d100.
Okay. Is it? It's this one, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Hey.
You have not found the meat teas yet.
Meat teas.
Luckily, I can't be poisoned if that was ever to come into play right now.
Oh, we'll
Or
figure
I
it
should
out.
say teas with extra ingredients, seeing as how you are not accustomed to eating. But I guess you could just not
Any tea,
swallow it.
anything that is declared food, drinks still work for me. Anything declared food is turns to ash.
Ah,
So like potion, I can drink potions and stuff. Meat tea, fucking gross.
I'm fucking figuring out 60 different teas right now, and I'm throwing meats in there.
Gotta
I'm
live the
glad
tea
nobody
ritual.
has ever asked like what is your tea selection and then didn't even register it and just said give me all.
Oh well, first time everything.
Well, to be fair, the only other player who's ever asked for tea literally just asked for green tea. So we knew it was a thing. We just didn't know what was on that list until you asked.
I, as a connoisseur of tea. I can't wait till I hit the plasmoid tea.
So Zachary sees this thing consuming a shit ton of tea, and he looks to the barkeep, and he kind of like motions him over.
Yes. How can we help you?
I'm looking for someone. I heard you banned him recently. This bear thing that keeps breaking the Coliseum Dome.
We haven't seen him in a while. As you turn around, there is one picture next to the door when you come in, and it is Mr. Hyde.
And why do you get banned?
Him and his compatriot broke our bar and then fixed it by making it granite. Do you know how
And with that,
hard
you'll notice the entire. I was gonna say, and with that, you notice the entire motif of the bar is literally like beautiful, ornate bamboo wood, polished to an incredibly difficult degree.
And the granite.
Do you know how hard it is to separate granite from bamboo? I don't even know how they put it. He melted the two together.
Yeah, that's a. For the spellcasters or what? Huh? They just bring it up. How?
We do not question their ability because, as he looks around from left to right, we have no problems with that race. And he slowly backs away. Goes behind the curtain.
I met the fucker. That's out of character.
All right.
So you try again on Wednesday.
You can look over to Vort and all of them. You seem like locals. You guys see him around anywhere?
Nah, I never met him.
If he's a Japetan, try looking in the Cloud City. It's kind of overrun with them by now.
He kind of just sighs into his gauntlet. I'm not going all the way back. All right. Is that Lord Dude took on the entire wave by himself, but that's just like a bunch of bullshit.
Oh, by the way, because I didn't see Grim's message beforehand, the bounty reward was 1.1 million iridium pieces.
Jesus fuck! How many times did you break the fucking bowl?
Twice.
How expensive is the bowl?
Millions upon millions of iridium because it's like runic glass enforced with like anti-magic field and stuff. So it's not. If it were a magic item, it would be artifact grade.
Fool me once,
And
shame
it's a
on you. Fool me
person.
twice, shame on me.
To be fair, the first time was not his fault. He just happened to be there. The second time was totally his fault.
I would not want to lose a round of Rochambeau against that guy.
Might be do 12 a test then.
Yeah, the other bartender types in, yeah, him and that airship of his.
So that's what that was. Okay.
You saw it?
Yeah, so there was like this stone person that like pointed, or not pointed, but was just looking up at an airship, and I don't know.
Mhm.
I thought about going up there, and then I was like, I don't want to get shot. So
Yeah, his name's Granite.
Like the bar?
disappointed face.
Thank you.
I mean, it doesn't stick out too much. I didn't notice until you pointed it out.
It's rather interesting that you could easily. Wait, what's so special about the dome? I've never been here.
Well, the domes are, magically created to hold in collateral damage. Like you guys all are adventurers, aren't you? You've seen the domes hundreds of times. Whenever you fight another sentient being, the Black City was able to help enlarge it to keep the uh, stands protected from the mayhem which happens inside. One wants to get shot by a stray arrow.
Well, it is said that it's strong enough to contain a battle between two epic level adventurers, so it should be
Apparently not.
fairly strong.
This guy broke right through.
Well, things he did broke right through. Or at least that's the word.
Hmm.
He is, according to my network of information, he is what they call a summoner. So his creatures were actually the ones that broke the dome. I still don't understand how he summoned an eldritch horror.
Might be a bit above my pay grade on my own.
That is a fair assessment. Sips tea. Wow, what the fuck is in this one?
What do you lot
Sets it
doing
back.
for work nowadays then?
Currently waiting for our quote unquote fearless leader to come back with our next job. Looks over to Vort as he says that. Are we sure he hasn't fallen in a hole or something?
You can teleport.
Oh yeah, you're right. He can.
I can also do that. Kind of. It's short range.
Well, I came down
So
here
wait,
from the
you
north to try to. I'm hearing all about these fucking waves and shit, and eventually he's gonna get back up there. So, try and get ahead of it.
Oh, well, our party, aside from our normal day to day, when those show up, all of a sudden you guys hear like a
What's
one
that?
moment. He reaches into his robe and pulls out a crystal tablet. Oh, he did find quest Fort. Are we in the mood to scout the territory, kill mercenaries? Oh.
Did you just phone?
Sort of. It's a
I'm
combination of
trying to
spells that work.
register this. I'm trying to-
So it's your guild card actually has several functions. It's basically just the message spell, except instead of having to deal with like pen and ink, it literally just can write it out with magic word.
It's a
Yeah,
These are
glorified. It's a
I
glorified.
still have
incredibly
Paper
common.
Bird. That's one of my
Oh.
fucking uncommon items.
Well, once you get a guild card, I mean, you can. It has all sorts of features that unlock. Apparently, it turns back to Vort. Apparently, someone's trying to kill us, or at least gather info on us, because there's a quest here to get all the info on the Golden Twilight. So if we give out our information, do we get to claim that quest? Do you think, Vort?
Well, we already knew people were trying to kill us.
Yeah,
Once it
fair
was,
I
enough.
saw that paper somewhere that I passed by.
Oh yeah.
Question.
maybe if we accept the quest, we can find out who's targeting us. Or
Ooh, that
True.
sounds fun.
This might be a good opportunity to reverse our fortune with that. There's also a quest to explore the Desert of Impossible Dreams. That sounds lovely. And then there's some extended quests. Investigate the town of statues, Mitros walled off, and Cult of the Dead. Also, there's some 100-year quests here. We're feeling like an extended outing for it. Collect the 10 Saint weapons, research and find the Rider's way home. Put the Heart of the South back to sleep. I don't know what that is. And resolve the paradox of the desert.
Cult of the Dead sounded interesting.
Yeah, we could pick that up and then maybe take one of the short-term ones along with it because it's apparently categorized as a 1-year quest. So we could probably take that, investigate that, and do some smaller ones while we're waiting for info.
Sure, pick up something that's on the way.
Yeah, exactly. He looks over at Zachary. So you're saying that you wanted to make money, so you make good meat shield?
Here's you.
Well, I mean, our party's sort of down a few members, and we need someone who can take a hit, aside from me.
I surely can't.
If you cut me into pay, I'll see what I can do about keeping you alive.
I can most certainly pay you. Because
I can make sure you don't get down.
as a party, we tend to split all of our winnings equally. Or earnings, sorry. Winnings if we also compete, but
You
Yeah,
can
fair enough. Though I'm not paying for that fucking. He points to the tea tray of like unholy amounts. That's not coming out of the group fund.
Outtakes backsies.
I
I'm at
can help
40.
if
I
she
only
needs
got to
it.
find 20 more.
If someone says chai tea, I'm gonna lose my mind.
Oh, hey. Go ahead.
Can I flag? You go.
Hello. Hugo will come back from the back room because he's done not talking about that race. He won't talk about.
Trying his hardest not to be racist.
Certain races, you don't say anything about them.
Kind of like real life.
Whoa! Not crossing that bridge.
Yeah, you wanted something.
I'm gonna throw him the flyer. Do you know who put this up?
Yes, that was Shogun Akido Kylie of the Golden Twilight.
Is he here right now?
No, but he points down at the guy with the cloak who doesn't have a face and the goblin. Says, "Those are his members. So if he was looking for others, then you are in the right spot."
All right, thank you.
What is your name?
My name is Fen.
Ben. Thea.
Mm-hmm.
Fen found Akito's posting. This is Fen. That's Thea. Ben, Thea, Fen. The little guy's bored.
I like how you say his name in a different accent.
That could just be me as a person, because I cannot hold an accent straight.
Mark.
As a certain cowboy can attest.
I
Well,
have
God.
4 accents on Wednesday, and I only know I do because the other players tell me I do. I don't know it.
Well, I'm
I
gonna
like
walk over to them, introduce myself.
Larry just
Look
walks
at-
through, walk past.
Looking for work, are you?
Yep.
Well, that's good. Our party could use more people. We're just discussing the matters of taking on a quest. A couple
Wonderful.
quests, actually.
Hmm.
And I mean, at this point, they're not really like picky because it wouldn't be that, except for one of them, it wouldn't be that hard to replace the rest of them.
Yeah.
You look like the type to make stuff go boom.
I love to make stuff go boom. Do you?
I used to, but then we needed people who could actually take a hit, so I had to learn another class.
Well, I specialize in booms and healing.
That's quite barbaric.
Yes, the alchemist life. I was also going down the apothecary route until, again, someone had to learn to take a punch in this group because the melee guy we had before could do nothing but hit and run.
Wow.
Well, I'm not that much of a bitch, so we should be
Stabbed
fine.
right in the chest.
Well, you're not made for it. You're not made for taking a hit. You summon ghosts to do all your bidding. Not that you can't take a hit, you're a fighter, but still. Alright, so according to the top hat, we got these quests, and it kind of lays out a sort of map and kind of puts pins down. So we've got scout for info on the bandits in the north of Elhurst. Wait, he looks at Zachary. You said you came from the north, right?
Correct.
Did you come the west way or the east way?
Good question, DM. I have no fucking idea.
One second. I'm trying to find that regional.
I'm from the north.
This would be a high odd, or
Yes.
you get a double. You got to say 2 things, and you got to get both of them right. So
Oh,
you
God.
want like low evens, high odds, something like
Give
that.
me low evens.
Good luck.
All right. No enemies, no enemies, no enemies, no enemies. God damn.
Oh, wait, no,
I
you
didn't
said
get both. I
high.
didn't get both.
You said high.
I said low
Uh,
evens.
Oh, you said low evens? Oh, you were so close.
You came that way, but you did not come across bandits.
That way is in east, or that way is in west?
West
Because
would be
I'm
left.
gonna get it wrong. Whatever way of the name of the town.
West.
Yeah, never follow me for directions.
All
It's,
right.
it's a running joke that somehow he always gets east and west mixed up.
All right.
See,
I
I,
didn't see any bandits
was-
on the way, but
Oh, okay. Well, that still puts it on the table. So they want us to basically just We don't have to take care of the bandits necessarily. We just have to gather info on them. Though I suppose we probably could also take care of them if they happen to be within our weight class, as it were.
Mhm.
There's only one in the north I know not to mess with. And that's because he is deemed an epic level adventurer. So,
I don't know.
although he could be dead for all I know, I haven't heard about him in a while.
I've worked a lot of mercenaries in the north, but I personally not like to kill them. But money's money. Everyone knows that in the business.
Besides that one, we have a group of mercenaries that needs taken care of in the Forest of Sorrows, which is to the west of here.
The direction I came from.
Yep. We have one to explore. Oh yeah, that's right. There's that group that's trying to gather information on us. It might be relevant to take that quest just to find out who's jumping down our throat. Though I have a fairly good idea after our interrogation.
Lily will use Mage Hand, I guess, and just you'll see a teacup float up in the air and go where the West Mercenaries is, and set it down there. It's like an empty teacup.
Gotcha. And then the last one was explore the Desert of Impossible Dreams, which is in the northwest.
It just
Also,
occurred to me, the body that we cast Speak with Dead on, would that still be here?
technically, yes.
Oh, I can do a seance.
Oh, we did that already. That's how we discovered what we did.
Oh,
Although I don't know about seance. I used the clerical spell Speak with Dead.
Well, seance is a little different. It uses like a magic, it uses like a tarot cards and. Huh. I think I actually have some tarot cards if you want me to do your fortune. Starts rumbling through bag.
We will revisit that later. Okay, so far one vote to go kill the mercenaries in the Forest of Sorrows. Oh, also, Vord expressed interest in taking on this longer quest for the Cult of the Dead, but we don't necessarily know where that starts. I think we gotta pick up some info on that when
That's what
we
the voice-
actually start it.
Sounds a lot simpler.
Okay. Any objections?
Me.
Alrighty then. Then I shall message our top hat and tell him to pick it up. He can also pick up the Cult of the Dead one. We'll just do it in the background. I'm sure the more magic oriented lot of us is fairly adept at gathering info on cultists.
Shrugs.
With that, he'll start typing on his little tablet.
So how many am I picking up? Oh,
I'm sending you
you're literally typing. Gotcha. I'm back to my tea. I'm almost done.
The tea list. How many teas are there? Are these like
60.
real life teas or like what is this?
60 teas I asked for.
Is this
And
real
now-
life teas? You're just making them up at this point.
Yeah.
We're in a
We
magic world.
just
How
actually-
many herbs? There's so many herbs. You can make so many teas. Not to mention, I'm gonna have to make my own list of teas that my that my own class uses.
God. You're gonna give us the tea or you're hoarding all the tea?
If you want some tea, I can. We're technically doing a short rest. I can. You want some tea?
I'm scared of you while you're saying that.
No, look, it's fine. It's just like it's one of the blends that my teacher made.
Maybe later.
Oh, okay.
All
You,
right. Well,
you see her grab nothing out of the air, and it's like, or go to grab nothing, and there's a kettle, and then just like throws it away, and it disappears.
Fucking mages.
also, I need all three of your full names so that I can have Top Hat add you to our roster.
Lily Black.
Zachary Rayman.
Fen. That's it.
That shouldn't be enough.
Finn. Anything else? Nope. That'll work. Worst that can happen is we legally get you a last name. Or you own land. That's another way to get a title.
Seems now Fen, and that's it.
Zerfan? Huh? Has a ring to it.
Finn the Demon Lord. The Dragon
That's a
Lord.
bit much for me.
Okay.
Fen, the potion maker.
Finn the Everburning.
Finn, have you ever registered with an Adventurers Guild, Hunters Guild, the Dark Syndicate, or the Merchants Guild?
Not at all.
If you're gonna ask Lily, no.
No, you guys gave last names, so the search results are a little less hectic. Apparently, there are 80 Finns in the system.
How is
Zachary probably already had a card.
How am I even in the system? I don't. Oh, actually, no, that's a lie. I did take up some odd jobs here and there when I was traveling.
He's gonna laugh because the person who designed this system's sort of omniscient.
Well, that's nice. Just
He's
tell him you're
known
thinking
as
about
the-
this one then.
He's sort of a artificer who makes absurd things.
Like
Interesting.
this one, and I point to Finn.
Oh my god, all the T's. There's so many.
Wow.
Butter
Hold
tea.
on, I
Oh,
gotta
that sounds good.
see all of the. I'm going to copy and paste this into a text document.
Just roll
It's
a
not
D60 whenever you pour like a tea you drink, and just be like, that's tea you're drinking.
roll a d60.
Go for it, honestly. Like whenever you do your
I had a
content tea.
character who had a D100 for pies.
I think you can
Hold
roll
on.
D60s. Let me check. I just type
You
out
can roll a
D60
D whatever.
Yeah, okay.
Foundry's good.
Yeah, find number per tea.
All right, I have a new text document that's just called
Wait, why is there slime honey pie in there in the tea list?
egg tea, oak tea.
Dragon poison tea. Oh hell no.
Oh, I drink that one. I'm like, this one. I feel like I've had something similar.
So how much millions of dollars did you just spend on this tea?
How much? How much did I spend on tea? I don't like the look.
As long as it's got dragon parts, so. I
Some
mean, I
of
guess
them
there's a-
do have dragon
Okay,
parts.
to be fair though, dragons seem to be in abundance nowadays.
Yeah. I like how the last one you just put hemp tea. Just it's. Whiskey tea. There's two
I just got
different
back to
whiskey
Canada,
teas because
and I
dwarves are
bought
special.
a fucking bag of these maple candies. Ugh. That'll be death for me.
Now you mentioned I could probably get a good deal on dragon meat right now. I should probably look into that.
I love how there's only one poisonous tea in this whole batch. I was really hoping for a little.
There's
I
only
mean-
one named poison.
Exactly, labeled.
Okay, yeah, there's one named poisonous. I mean, enough salt can kill somebody, but and nutmeg.
Oh, elf moon tea. That sounds like some whiskey. Oh no.
I
Elk
like how you
moon.
went.
Oh,
I like how
elk's
you went
moon.
straight over the dead tea.
I
There's a
chose
dead
to.
tea?
The dead tea.
Oh, there is a dead tea.
410. Oh, I don't have that much money. I don't know about you.
There's literally a finger bone in it.
Can I create a?
They will put
Oh,
down
I-
410 iridium. Consider it a signing bonus.
you see relief. Like immediate relief like sweat was dripping as soon as they saw the fucking like ticket for us. Oh fuck, I'm not gonna be able to pay this.
I'm sorry, Lash. You're getting a doll from me.
I now can officially not spend a single bit more iridium though. I'm at officially 420.
Oh yeah, that's that.
I suppose I should
I
put
went
this
I went
cloud
through
away.
5 stages of grief right there. My heart dropped and it restarted. You know, like in those cartoons where the ghost comes out of the mouth.
Yep.
It was that for a second. Hey, if you want to try dragon poison tea, I have an antidote. Ah? You never
No.
know what it could do? Okay.
There's no way you're gonna drink all those.
I'm already 40 down. Or halfway down, whatever's half. 30? 30 down.
We're gonna
I've
stop
been
for a
tasting
bathroom break every 5 minutes.
Damn, my character was about to go in debt in the first session. Holy shit.
You know, I forgot to write down.
Throws 5 extra iridium. It's a tip. It's a
That'd be insulting. Okay, what is the tip on that? Let me look it up. 410.
Fort. Listen, I'm doing an Asian tip. $2 no matter how big the bill is. Okay.
13% tip. Oh, that is 53.
It's so much. It's. So what now?
All right, he picked us up the quest. Now we need to figure out how we're going to get there because our one mode of transportation was the guy who got abducted.
Yeah, no idea.
Well, I have a flying broom. I can just ride that for myself. So that's -1 person that you have to worry about.
How far are we going?
All the way west.
He pulls out his map. One moment.
Far. Just put it back.
I'm not much of an endurance traveler, so I got nothing for it. We're in the north. I can help you out more.
Well, if it comes down to it, I can always like drive the carriage or something because I don't really.
Yeah.
I can
4x
take.
what?
You hear furious typing.
You know that airship that you saw earlier? That would take like a month to go from the Black City to the edge of the map. And that's like the fastest airship. Top of the line.
18,500 miles.
Honestly, could be worse.
This is a year-long quest, right?
No, this is the.
The
This
short
is just
one.
that it doesn't necessarily have a time limit.
Yeah, that's gonna be a bit.
The Cult of the Dead was the year-long thing, right?
Yeah.
Yes. And that's just we got to gather info to figure out what's going on with that.
Well then,
Probably visit
But it's
the person who actually gave it out.
we're in a central city, right?
ish.
It is the
Ish.
central city.
Okay. So like, wouldn't there be like other major towns that like transport magic? I feel like that'd
Well,
be
yes, there's that. Our fearless top hat also has a helmet teleportation.
Huh.
Although I believe if we want to teleport, the closest, as it's like almost this, you can't see his face because again, there's no face to see, but you can almost feel this sense of dread as he says this. The closest town would be Arkset.
What's wrong with that place?
That's where we started.
Well,
That is where I woke up with no memory in a prison.
well, if it
Is this
So
where
that
is
would
this
makes
where I
you
show up again?
Yes.
But Thea,
I've never been
we could
there,
always go
and
north
it's
of there.
Oh, that was even worse. The town of we didn't stop there.
No, not that far north. My pet project.
Oh. Do you think they'd survive? Are they tame?
No, they're. I mean, I think Grace put like structures to hold them.
Well,
Excuse me,
I
what?
mean, this man is trying to create. Oh wait, you wouldn't get that reference. Hold on.
Don't tell me it's an orphan dragon.
No, it's a zoo. Yeah, those are a thing. Yeah, zoo. It's a zoo.
Those things that people put rare animals in cages to show off.
Well, I guess his would be more like a nature park than a zoo, especially if there
That
aren't
sounds
any
fun.
pins.
Nature parks are fun. They can't be that dangerous. I mean, well, actually, they can be dangerous for y'all.
Don't underestimate those things. Beasts are always beasts.
By the way, Akito, you got them all signed up.
Which one's Fen?
By the way, group Akito group.
Shogun Kido Kylie. As I.
Slow waves, T-35 down.
Which one's Fen? As I pull up my guild. My
What'd you say?
familiar
It
card.
cut out.
Who's Fen? I got my
I'll raise my
familiar
hand.
card. Hold your hand.
I'll
This is
raise my
gonna hurt a
hand like
little
a
bit.
schoolboy.
Nice. And I
Oh, thank you.
go at you with my card to cut you, and your blood goes into my card.
Okay.
All right. You have all been added to the
Oh.
Golden
Do
Twilight.
you need everybody's blood?
No, you guys were in the system. There was 80 of him. Why is there 80 of you?
Bald.
I mean, if you
Horrible
need
movie.
if you need like ambiguous blood, I have like a vial or three somewhere.
It was more of a so they know which Fen.
So with that, Lily,
That's
Finn, and Zachary all at the same time, you hear a very powerful feminine voice. Receive my blessing. And all of you will now find you have a new ability. I have to drag it to your sheet.
Thea, did you inform them?
No, I haven't gotten around to that yet. We just now decided what quest we were going
Oh,
on.
what the fuck was
All
that?
right. So, congratulations,
worried.
everyone. You are all part of the Golden Twilight. We are the few who helped stop the second wave of catastrophe. We have helped redeem one god. We have helped redeem Timora. There's good things and bad things. See, back 100 years ago, the gods were called upon by other gods to help in a battle. And, well, not everyone came to that call. And people were really hurt. some of these gods were mortally wounded, and it took them a long time to heal up. Some of them, till just recently, if you've noticed that magic's been wonky, and anyone who's cast magic know it's been wonky for a while, and it's finally all fixed. So, due to, the gods' neglect of helping the other gods, this force stripped them of their powers and made them fall. And I guess the gods believe 100 years is good enough time to atone. So there was a giant trial, and the god said, this isn't fair, we want our powers back, blah blah blah. And the powers that be said, you can have your powers back, but you have to find a group of mid-level adventurers to redeem yourself. And so we did that. And apparently Tymora is the god of good luck, and Bathsheba is the god of misfortune. So I'm not entirely sure, but you guys all might now have prices on your heads like us. Welcome to the group.
Oh, lovely.
What
So,
if
like,
I already
co-op
had
or-
some sort of blessing? Does this interfere with any other sort of blessing you could have possibly gotten? Okay, cool.
I have not seen it interfere with the blessing. Tymora's blessing has kind of like I think like the fallen gods give blessings, but gods, we have a boon from Tymora. So I think that's a little different than a
Okay. Because I got a sort of like blessing thing from the Fae goddess. Sips tea.
Fae, huh?
God shit's very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Or do you guys still need stuff?
Oh, everything broke.
What?
Oh, 1 second.
You're good
And
now.
you see Vort taking the assassin's body and putting it in his bag of holding.
And by bag of holding, do you mean your stomach
Waste not, want not.
All right then.
or an actual?
Winner. Yeah,
I
actual bag.
Our 1 second.
I mean my stomach. Punch his jaw.
Like a fucking snake. Like
Man-made horror in the German carpenter.
Whatever happened to our cart, Fort?
That could get up from his stool.
Did we have a card on this party?
Yeah, we had 3 chocobos
Yes.
months ago.
Oh, right. Yes. I think I got destroyed.
Oh, those chocobos had a good life.
Yeah, well, we don't have it now. Look at that.
Well, where we're going, we won't.
Part of the way, right?
2,
Yeah,
4,
but
5,
Bye,
6,
then. Or are we gonna bring it with us?
I have a feeling that we'll be able to buy.
Not going to be able to what? Depends on where we go. If we go to one, there's no cart. But I mean, are we going to the?
When we get there,
We could get a cart if we went to a town.
Okay.
But the problem is the towns. Is they still AFK? That's like perfect timing. So, are we going to the town of
Thea's
Arkset?
back.
Are we going to Dino Land, or are we going to Dungeon?
Your zoo.
Some people have pet rocks.
Oh god. So we have a town, Jurassic Park, and a dungeon. Those are our options.
No, I've dealt with base before, so that could be all right.
Dungeon gets us closer.
I feel like we should pick the first option. I vote.
What do you think, Dave? And if you're here, we don't hear you.
I don't think he's actually here.
He said back. So I kind of.
I'm sorry, were you talking to me? I was answering something in the chat.
Yeah. All right.
What did you
so,
ask me?
They kind of want to go to the town because they want to buy a cart.
Okay.
But I had asked you which is closer, the town, the Dino Park, or the dungeon to the quest.
In relativity, the dungeon would be the closest because it's in the Forest of Sorrows.
We can do that.
So with you guys knowing that information, where would you like to go?
I think the dungeon, just because it's closer. But the town would the town and getting a cart would also be a great option as well. It would just require more traveling, which I'm fine with.
Well, the town would certainly be a more scenic route.
Yeah, that's why I vote that one.
So
Not
it's
sure, why
more
not?
votes for the town then?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
let's go
think
for
so.
it.
Yeah.
Let's go for it.
Does everyone have everything they need?
Yep.
Checks pockets. Book. Oh, my broom. I, command word the broom to come to me. All right, now I got everything.
All right, everyone get close. Rummage through, pull out. Pull out a little
All right.
notebook. Take my top hat off. Pull out helmet teleportation. Ready? And we're off.
Skyrim loading music.
Um, I believe as we do this, as we're all standing close together, kind of like this slime kind of wraps out around every. I have to ask one question.
Okay.
Here we go.
Better not be a Constitution save throw, because I will die.
Ah, crap. As soon as we get there, a couple butlers and maids drop what they had. Uh, yes, this is parents. Um, if you could all, he'll open up kind of like uh, way to like a library, kind of like smoking room type thing. If you could all have a seat in here, I have to talk to my father 1 second, or you guys can head in town and purchase a cart.
I think you're cutting out a lot.
Welcome to my house. This is my parents' house. You know? And as we showed up, a couple of maids and butlers dropped what they had. Um, and you guys can either wait in the smoking room or go into town and purchase a cart.
Nah, no real rush. I'm not waiting.
I'll go into town.
Up.
Probably not to buy a cart, but I'll go into town.
I'll go to buy the cart and the animals, whatever we need.
Okay, I'll go with you.
I'll give you quick directions of where to go. And who is going with Vort?
I am. Lily.
And to keep those two alive, Zachary will go with them. He's watching the almost paraplegic walking around.
Yeah, I made it this. Listen, I made it this far by myself.
Just
I
make sure you
beat the
keep going
goddess of
far.
luck in a game of chance, so
Fine. And I'll do like a spin to match the, climate. Or the clothes. I spin and the clothes change to match the climate. This is
Well,
more suitable.
it is springtime, so
He's actually wearing like a fur coat on top of his armor with his, like, as you see in the picture there. You know how he's not broiling.
Well, I I like matching my environment.
Yeah, you do that.
I suppose I'll go with them.
We're all going.
We're all
So everyone's going, and Akito's going to talk to his father. Catch up.
Yep.
So this is a border town, small town, but it is a trade town where, being one of the far reaches cities of the Black Plains, you know, before you get into the other areas. Several guards, several townspeople, whatnot. You make your way in. There is a general area to buy parts and mounts.
We good enough? All right.
Elderly man.
Zachary
Yes,
has a photo.
you folks passing through?
Yeah, it's looking for a cart and some mounts to go over. You know, traveling.
I have to ask, are you looking to rent or buy?
We'll buy.
It's the better. Some people like to rent, but we don't know why. You wind up paying more in the long run. But the owner wants me to ask.
I get it.
People rent mounts? That seems weird.
Yeah, you pay through the nose, but I guess they don't want to have to feed them.
And they're not going to survive long enough for us to worry about feed.
Hopefully they will. I don't know about. I'm not like liquid money over here. Zachary looks over.
I mean, if you don't want to have them live that long,
So you don't
can
want
do
chocobos then, right?
Do you have other mounts?
I mean, when you tend to abuse a chocobo, their god doesn't
Oh
look
no,
nicely on you.
We've never abused them. It's just dangerous travels.
All right. Do you know how a chocobo is born?
I've heard about it. Yeah.
Which way did you hear? Someone's been trying to go around telling that you kicked them. That's not how it works. I just wanted to make sure you guys knew. I don't want to, taking the chocobo out and try kicking it, making it make more. Yes,
I mean, have you ever tried?
that's not how it works. What color? You're in luck.
What
I
colors
have
do you
yellow.
have?
Is that it?
How many were you looking to buy, and how big of a cart?
Are we 6 or 7 now?
Technically 7. There's just a guy who's not talking.
Right.
Yeah.
Pretty large
Something
card
big
then.
enough for 7.
Covered or uncovered?
Covered.
Covered.
I mean, Lily might be small enough for us to shove her into like a compartment, but
What was that?
don't worry about it.
Hard. Did you want covered?
Covered.
Covered. How many? How many people?
How many chocobos? Or how many people?
How many people?
There'll be 7 of us. 7.
Covered or uncovered?
Covered.
All right, covered. Gotcha. What color chocobo?
Whichever
got-
one you have the most of.
Yeah.
Okay. He goes out back. I'll be back.
Kind of want to look around this town. Looks nice.
5 minutes goes by. 10 minutes goes by. You guys
I think you
passing
forgot
through?
us,
Or
guys.
are you staying here?
Is there anyone else who works here?
Travelers.
Yeah.
Everyone else who's here hears a sword unsheathed just slightly.
Zachary puts a hand out to like, let me handle this.
I was about to peace bond, so.
Do you want me to get fed?
No, we're looking for a covered cart, about medium size, needs 7 people,
Okay.
at least 2 chocobos.
Covered
2
or
chocobos,
uncovered?
any color.
Covered.
I'm gonna go look for somebody else.
All right.
Zachary's gonna do this loop as long as it takes.
Okay, Lily isn't gonna do this loop as long as it takes. I will fly around the town.
So you're flying around town?
Yeah,
Or
just
are
like
you?
above.
Well, right behind the place there is a stable which has the chocobos, and there's a young gentleman working out there.
Okay, I will go to that guy. Hello. I lower.
I don't want any apples.
Listen, and I like jump off of
Ah,
it.
I'm
And
listening.
I like float down. I need a cart, 2 chocobos.
Yeah.
I need a
Yeah.
cart that can hold 7 people and 2 chocobos. That's
Covered
it.
or uncovered?
God damn it, uncovered.
uncovered.
No, covered.
Ah.
Fuck.
Covered? Do
Covered.
you want
Covered.
comfortable? Like you guys want to be crammed in there, or you guys want? Because like, if you took 4 yellow chocobos and then you had a covered wagon and there's a larger one, then you guys could like stretch out. But if you had the smaller cart, then you'd be like crammed in there. So you're looking
I'll
for
take the crammed
space?
one.
You want crammed? Okay.
We just need to get to places.
Do you want? How much food do you want?
Do I know how many days travel or months travel it is from here to the place?
I don't even know if you know where
I
you
throw
are.
my. I know I'm at a town. I throw my
We're
broom
in
at.
fact not the one for this.
I will throw my broom to Thea. It will hit.
What
Try to
do
get
you
my
do?
broom to get Thea, because I don't want to leave.
The kid's just watching the broom fly off. Is that coming back?
Over here.
Oh yeah.
Over. Listen,
Yes.
just. We'll worry about
Cart's
feed
right
in
there.
a minute. Just get. Okay, cool. We'll get feed later.
Okay. Come.
Probably.
Do you want to help me? Did you pay Henry?
Oh God, how much is it?
750 iridium without food?
Isn't that a little overpriced for somebody like me? I want to persuade him to lower the price.
W Riz.
Yeah.
Alright, roll
Could
persuasion.
I?
Or some
I-
sort
I
of
will.
charisma.
I-
If you're doing persuasion, yes.
I'm doing persuasion. Fuck yeah.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Doing math.
Yeah, math sucks. Can I ride on your broom?
I whistled the broom back. Sure.
600 iridium.
And
I take the broom.
as the broom comes back, Thea's riding back on it.
Yeah. Okay. I would have
Zachary
got the
follows
broom to come
Thea
back as
over.
soon as.
Yeah,
Thea,
walking pace.
You're better at buying things than me, and it's 600 iridium, without feed.
If I can ride that thing.
If he can ride my broom a little bit.
How far?
Okay. Let me find out how far it is as he pulls out his map.
Yeah, just get off the broom
Fort
first.
Fort would have followed Thea.
I'm gonna let him try
So-
to sit on the broom any way he wants.
The 600 miles. So I don't know.
He
I
gets
don't let
on
the broom
broom
get too far away from me.
and he
I
face
don't-
plants.
Oh god damn it!
Ow.
Here,
No,
let me
that's not
just let me give you some guidance, and let me just give you some help. Can I, since I've used this broom a lot, can I just like basically tell the broom to ride in like a circle,
Sure.
and he gets on it? There you go. And I'll jokingly send it up like 15 feet suddenly.
Ah!
It's about 8 days to 8 days back, so it'd be about 16 days.
All right, get off the broom, and it like sweeps underneath him. It sweeps run underneath him.
At 15 feet up in the air?
I'd catch him.
No, not at
I
15
catch
feet
him.
up in the air. You know what? If you want to catch him, but yeah, just without thinking, I just like call the broom back wherever
Ah!
he's
Oh,
at.
Jesus Christ. I run under there.
Well,
Oh
thank you.
shit!
Can we not kill the shopkeep before we leave?
Okay. First of all, I forgot he was on it. Okay,
And
I
then
got a
drop it
promotion.
from my arms.
I'm not your boss.
I'm a
Talk to Henry,
shopkeep.
or-
How much grain did you need?
16
fucking
days.
9, 16.
Let's say 2 weeks worth, just be safe. Few
You
extra
mean
days.
3 weeks worth? Oh wait, yeah, days are
Yeah,
weird. Never
a
mind.
week is 10 days.
I forget the days are weird.
Yeah, days are weird. 2 weeks.
Why do we gotta change it, man? I got my brain looking to work.
This makes
he runs
more
out back
sense
and
to me.
grabs enough for 2 weeks and throws it in the cart, and he starts hooking up 4 chocobos.
4? I thought I said 2.
We need 4 for the.
It's
Oh
fine.
yeah, we need. Yeah, you know what? This is your business. I just wasn't being stuck in an infinite loop.
I
I'm
mean, we
gonna go
probably
find a
should-
place to get a drink.
Did you really
I'm
get us
gonna-
the smallest cart they had? And he like looks at it. You got the fucking cramped one. Oh Jesus Christ!
I'm gonna go for a drink, and I'll just start walking off in a direction.
Whatever.
I have the money for the nicer cart. But
If you want the nice cart, pay for the nice cart.
Yeah, if you got the money, go for it. I don't.
I didn't think we needed it.
Anything besides this. This is gonna be horrific.
Also, yeah, isn't one person or 1 to 2 people on the top, and then the people in the back, and then well, the front is what I meant. You
Oh.
know, like guiding.
He said it's gonna be crammed for 7 people.
Yeah, but also I'm not gonna be in the cart. I'm gonna be on my broom.
I mean, you'll get tired eventually.
will the broom keep up with the Chocobos? I don't think it will.
Oh, actually, how
Pretty
fast are
fast.
Chocobos?
I think it's like what Final Fantasy 14 or whatever the fucking games are. They're pretty damn fast, but
I have a
Yellows are
50-foot fly
55.
speed. I have a 50-foot fly speed.
So they're 5 faster than you.
oh, there you can't.
God damn it! I guess I'm riding in the back.
Getting the sardine can with us.
Better I'll just tie a sled on the back, so I don't.
Well, to be fair, we say 7, but it'll only be 6 of us because Akito and I will be switching off because he has things to do as a noble, and I have things to do as what I am.
Whatever you are.
We'll make it work.
I'm gonna go for a drink now. Looks for
Just
bar.
add like 5 gallons of tea.
I don't like your judgment.
Did you drink all those teas?
I did drink all the teas.
Give me
I
3
kind-
con saves.
I'm gonna piss for a day straight.
Oh,
Actually, no.
God.
You're immune to poison. Never mind.
I'm immune to poison. Yeah. And also, I imagine the liquid kind of just disappears extremely fast without actually going, getting digested, given starvation curse.
Roll.
That's how I was thinking.
2d6, 3d8, and then 2d6.
2d6, 3d8, and what?
2d6.
2d6.
2d6. 5. A 1 and a 4.
Are you immune to fire?
Fuck.
You take
I'm not
5
immune
points
to
of fire damage when you drink the dragon fire. Roll 3d8.
Okay. Jeez, I'm gonna die. 3d8?
Yep.
Maybe this wasn't a good idea.
12 points
12?
of acid damage when you drank the dragon acid. And 2d6.
You might get downed.
I'm not. Okay, yeah.
You get 4
what
points
was this? Was this?
temporary hit points.
Okay, so it's
When you drank
so
some
it's
weird
just-
tea with a bone in it.
okay. So it's 12 minus 4. So it's minus 8. So I'm at 14 HP. I'm going for a drink.
As Lily takes off to get a drink, what's the rest of you guys doing?
Set up the cart.
I'll
I
have
forgot my
to
actions have
switch out-
consequences.
yeah. Switch out for the larger cart.
Yeah.
I'm a shopkeep.
All right,
I'm
shopkeep,
broke.
give us a larger cart.
With my discount. Pulls out calculator.
Uh, 300 more iridium.
900. Oh, and is that including the food?
Yeah, that's including food.
All right.
How much iridium do you have?
I threw in
Uh,
the food because I'm a shopkeep. I can do that.
I broke him. Me as a player have broke this NPC because I let him fall 15 feet.
I have about 4.7 million.
Jeez.
Uh, okay.
I see why we were given at all of the bonuses that we got as new players.
Well, he happened to step into a very lucrative deal. I mean, Thea alone has 17,000 on him, and that was just from completing the Wave of Catastrophe.
I'll go get Henry so you can pay him.
Aren't you the shopkeep?
I can
This
take
is why I
money.
don't buy.
Yep, you can, bud. Here you go.
900 gold. Iridium.
I fucking hate this guy. This character alone is gonna make Lily a day drinker.
And this is why I don't deal with anyone outside the Nocturnal Tempest when it comes to chocobos.
The Nocturnal
Covered or
Tempest.
uncovered. Fuck.
Can you get?
You know,
I'm
I
a
see why
shopkeep. Can you get
Thea.
me a job there?
I see why Thea did not like this fucking place.
Somebody here. All right, just give him the money. Let's get out of here.
Yeah.
This town's giving me the creeps.
Oh no, it was much worse
he's-
before we
he's
saved
dragging-
it. Believe it or not.
He's dragging the money like.
I mean, that is like 90 pounds worth of coin.
Oh, how heavy is iridium instead? Because how heavy?
Well, if you
is-
give someone 900, you divide it by 10, and that's the weight of a gold coin. Iridium's the same weight as gold.
Fuck. Yeah, that makes sense. I had to get rid of a lot of my gold weight in spell components. I
Yep.
have 20 pounds worth of gold on
I can
me.
carry it for you.
I currently have. Is it on base? I have 368 pounds of gold on me
Jesus Christ.
because they hasn't bothered to open a bank account yet.
I also love the fact that like Lily doesn't care about having loose money on them because witches get a bad rap everywhere for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
It's great. I don't have to worry about thieves. And if I do, I won't have to for long.
So eventually he drags it in there. He thanks you for offering, but he says he's the shopkeep. He has to do this. All right, he's promoted. He gets paid now. And then Lily takes off to go get a drink.
How much did a dragon weigh? Just randomly, you know.
Several tons.
I don't think you can carry that. I'm sorry.
Carry what?
I was asking how much a
Dante.
a dragon weighed.
5 pounds.
5 pounds? I forgot a couple zeros there, or
If you kill something, it turns into a crystal.
nah, I forgot about it. What about a
Oh
live one?
yeah.
Well, you're correct.
Technically, all of us could carry a dragon.
I don't know how much a
Theoretically.
crystal weighs, but
It's actually less than a pound.
I feel like it would weigh more given it's a dragon crystal rather than just like an
Nope,
owlbear.
It just changes. It just changes saturation.
Mm,
Ah,
all right. So we got our cart, we got our things. You're drinking. We heading back to grab our glorious leader and heading out.
Lily, what are you trying to drink?
Whatever looks interesting. Whatever building that looks like it sells drinkable liquids, I will go and get something. I know, very specific.
There is, once you get into the center, you can see there is a tavern called the Boar's Head, and there is another one that has a picture of a bottle of like wine, and it just says Kylie.
I'm gonna go in that one. I'm going in the Kylie one.
And you go in there, and it is just bottles and bottles of wine. Young lady, there. Yes, miss, can I help you?
I'm like dusting myself off from almost falling off my broom from being not poisoned but on fire internally. Okay. um do you have something interesting to drink? Something local, not stupid expensive?
Are you looking for a fine bottle or a gallon?
A bottle.
Hard or just sparkly?
Hard.
I would suggest the strawberry rose then for 2 iridium.
Gives her 5 iridium, takes the bottle, or takes 2 bottles.
What a tip.
One's a tip. The
Thank you very much.
and I put one of the bottles in my bag, and I'm walking out uncorking this bottle. And I'm going to fly back to the house on the outside while pouring the the wine into a teacup because it's the only cups I can fucking summon. Yep,
So everyone is going back to Akito's place?
Yeah.
correct.
As you are approaching, Akito is coming your way. All wrapped up.
All right, then that works. Good timing.
To the forest?
Yeah, we got our cart here already.
Yes.
And I guess this would be the time where we ask, with traveling over distances, do you guys as a group prefer to go day by day, or say you are trying to get to destination from A to B and a roll on a random table to see how many encounters you happen, and then we go from there? Or do you want to break up A to B into like a couple sections? So it is either day to day, a couple section journey, or 1 section journey.
I like the couple section journey myself.
I like couple as well. Don't want to cut out all the fun parts when traveling.
Yeah, but day by day, I
Every day is way too much.
it's so I played a campaign where we did day by day, and I barely lived as a player.
It's more like I did day by day, and we do a survival check every single day, and then we talk about food rations, and then we talk about encounters, and then like, okay, so 2 months of travel later, 5 sessions. I'm like, okay, no. My
12
Photon,
sessions later, so we get to the first place we need. Yeah, I
my
like
Photon
breaking
segment.
sections. Is Finn here? He said he was back, but he's still muted.
I'm here.
Okay. Day by day sections or the
Whatever
fast
you guys
travel?
want to do. Not a preference for me.
Forward.
I like the few sections one.
Alright, that seals it. I think. 3, technically 4 over 5.
Well, the valid votes were only for 4 of you, so
Yeah.
and 0 if he comes back.
Oh, and 0. Yeah.
I think he's sticking around, but with the way we've had, with the luck we've had with the last string of players, we're kind of. I think Grim and I are
Yeah.
skeptical.
From the message I got, which was the 4th question, I was so concerned.
like, are you sure you're gonna show up right now? Like, go to work and like do it from
This
work?
happens.
Like, no.
Dude,
I never thought I
my
had to ask
first-
that question before. So
Neither
I
did
never thought
I,
would
and I've
have
been
to-
doing
I
this a
never
long
thought-
time.
I never thought I would have to be asked that question before. Like, I have
Yes, but
Mondays off.
it happened like
So-
4 times. 4 separate people this has happened with. So we were like, okay, that's it. That's going to become a permanent question.
That's
I get off of work on
You're
Mondays
like-
way
you're
early
like
for some.
dusting off. You're like dusting off a text document.
Oh yeah, we don't mind about being accommodating. So like if your work got off at say like an hour before the game started and you had to join the first little part like from your car, that's fine. We don't care about that. It's when you're trying to do it in the middle of work. This guy apparently worked at like some private resort, and so he's like, "Oh yeah, I'll be able to play." And then he goes, "Well, I just won't be able to talk during the times when I have customers up." And there wasn't a time when there wasn't a customer up. Yep.
Yeah, that's a big yikes. So I guess for the sectioning until we get the others
Yeah.
in on it.
Yeah.
Cool. I still can't fucking believe that.
You wouldn't believe how much my questionnaire has evolved from campaign 1, because my campaign 1 questionnaire was like 2 simple questions. Do you like D&D, and can you make it on time? And if you said no to the second one, I was like, okay, cool. Will you be able to join like halfway through or what? Because at that point, I had 3 brand new players who had never touched D&D before.
So like I've
And this
done
was
like
definitely a
I've
learning
been playing
campaign.
D&D for a couple years, and like I fully wasn't expecting this level of custom stuff, but I was thoroughly surprised and I liked it because I haven't actually
I have
been
20
able to
plus
do.
years of RP system experience.
See, I played Shadowrun a couple times. That was fun. Shadowrun's fun as fuck. Like,
Oh yeah,
it's what Cyberpunk wants to be.
I mean you're not wrong.
even though Cyberpunk came first, technically.
Yeah. Oh,
I want it to be known once I hit 11th level, I'm faster than the yellow Chocobaras or whatever you pronounce in terms of flying.
I don't know what I'll be at 11th level because I have 4 classes to distribute experience to.
I will be right back.
Okie dokie.
On this first leg, we're 4 little things. I would like 4 perceptions. You can choose who gets to roll, or if one person rolls them all.
I'll do one.
I am back. I would like to do a perception as well.
Nice, nice.
Holy shit, maybe you should
Why
be
is
the
your
only person
perception?
that
Oh,
does.
hell no!
Holy fuck!
What did you do?
I mean, I get that, like, for each of these rolls I can add a +5, because it's technically separate days.
Oh, great heavens!
Yeah, my perception actually is about the same as that if I were to cheese
Mine
it.
ain't. I got like a +3.
Well, I have a +6, and then once a day I can choose to add my charisma to any roll. So.
Y'all got that.
Oh yeah, I should probably actually roll it instead of just having the perception skill check thing be open.
I mean, if you want to cheese it, you can just spam Boon of Tamora.
What's
That's
boon of?
nice.
What is
That's
boon
the
of?
extra D20 once per day.
I'm not doing that.
That's not
It's
very good.
plus 1d10 per short rest.
No, it's +1 D20.
What?
Go look at it.
Oh, it's not the Boon of
Yes.
Luck. It's a special
Yeah.
one.
Yes, I just had it. I put that there as a placeholder.
You
Timora's
changed
is
it
much
on
more
me?
powerful. I did.
So +5, so 18 is my perception, which doesn't even come close to 30.
Mine didn't get changed. Can I change mine?
Yeah, go for it. Same rules, just a D20 instead of a D10.
Cool. Like, mine only says a D10. I got boned.
While we're traveling, when Vort's not keeping watch, he'll be studying his 2 remaining secret cookbooks.
Nice. I need 2 more
That's cool.
perceptions. Whoever wants to roll those.
I'll roll one.
Don't ask the guy with no face.
I will also roll one again. +5, so 15.
I got the Wanderer feature. That helps.
What does that do?
It would help him in the north, not here.
Yeah, but it says excellent memory maps, so you know.
Yeah, but we literally have the map.
We do have the map.
Yeah.
So yes, you could definitely recall the map that they showed you, which is a very detailed, but for some reason, actually, you know what? That's a perfect opportunity. Zachary, you would notice Thea's map is not up to date. Like some of the places in the north for you are named completely different than what you know they are right now.
It's a bit of a relic you got going on here.
So we can pull up the Black Plains full then?
Yes. Actually, ironically, it would be the original Black Plains map, but I don't have that anymore. At least not where it's not accessible.
Ooh.
Also, during the travel, if you want to indulge in Lily's tea, that is always an option.
You and your tea.
It has no downsides. Probably.
I don't have a face. I have nothing to indulge your tea with.
I'll just send you over an empty cup.
That's just bullying.
Well, I inclusive, okay? I'm gonna do this for my health.
Oh yeah, aspiring leader. So let me. Everyone take 11 temp HP. There's my words of wisdom. We're just doing a bit of traveling here. It's not gonna be too hard. Stay close. Don't fly off on a magical broom into the forest. Then we'll be fine.
Listen, I grew up in these forests.
Uh-huh.
I did. I mean, it was how many years ago?
Gray, Vord, I posted what you see on your first roll.
Okay. Vort would point out these two silvery-looking people traveling the same direction as us.
Mm-hmm.
Good eye. Oh, we lose.
And when you look, that's what you see.
Discord crashed.
Welcome back. What the hell is that?
Did you say
Uh,
silvery?
They seem to
Yeah,
be
look at 'em on the
bouncing
chat.
in a similar direction that you guys are going.
Those slimes?
Could I roll history to see if I remember or have somewhere in my flying book?
It would be difficult for you because I believe you said you tried to stay out of things, but you can roll. It's gonna be a more difficult of a DC for you though.
Staying out of things? What?
You're Lily, right?
Living under a rock.
Huh?
You're
Wait,
Lily,
what'd you
right?
say?
You because didn't
Yeah.
you say in your backstory you tried to stay out of things? You tried to uh, stay under a rock, as it was said.
No, that was not me. In my backstory, I just lived with a witch
Okay, roll.
and almost died and traveled, you know, across multiple areas. I don't know where a rock came into play. It's a 16.
Oh, I remember. I remember the start of the session you talked about like the Elven War and how you'd be old enough to like almost like be involved in it. I think that's where the mistranslation came through.
Hmm.
I don't know.
I don't know if 16's high enough, anyways.
I mean, in history, you don't know, but I mean, you're traveling with a slime guy, and you met two slime guys at the Educated Teacup.
Fair. Shrugs.
Do you look hostile? Or they just bouncing.
I don't know how a hostile bounce would look.
I mean, like, I don't know, they like a little jiggy when they bounce. They just bouncing.
Jiggly when they bounce.
I don't know. Maybe
Are they aggressively bouncing?
I asked. He doesn't know. Do they notice us? That's a better question.
They don't seem to look in your direction. So I'd say no.
Let's just keep moving. I think that's one of Aikido's people.
I'd have to agree then.
All
If it's
right.
not, who cares?
Who is driving this wagon?
I'd reason probably Zachary. He's done a lot of traveling on foot and by van.
All right. Zachary, can you give us an animal handling check?
All right.
Unless you have land vehicles.
I definitely do not. All right. No way, miss. No way, miss. No way, miss. First roll of the entire game. All right. All right.
So as you
17.
guys are cutting, through the proverbial plains, um, uh, you've been traveling. You guys outpaced the slime guys, um, and you get to a bit of rough terrain, and luckily you've had enough training in the north to avoid certain obstacles, and the carts go back and forth, but you're able to keep it going. People in the back getting junced around a little bit, but not enough to take any damage because you were good enough to avoid that hazard. And then for the rest is pretty much nothing. So the first leg of the journey, I will have to figure out how many days it takes you to get here, but you arrive small
8.
little wooded 8 days to get to the woods, or 8 days
Oh,
to get
just
to
to the
the
woods or
real
8 to
estate,
the location? It would be 8 days to get to the location.
to the estate.
Estate. Oh, if we're going to the state, that's only like 3 days.
All right, so it'll be 3 days because I was doing in 2 legs, so one to the estate and one
Yeah.
to the woods.
Yeah, I get what you're
I think this is where we have to do some rolls, Jet, because who's alive?
I'm scared.
Yeah. Okay, so time to go into people's folders and roll some stuff.
People's folders. Hmm.
past the party that came before you. One of the things I
Oh.
did for them. The very first mission they were on was to break out of jail, and they decided to go into the sewer, which was supposed to be kind of the end of the act, because that's
They
where
just
the
skip right
cult.
to the end of it.
Yeah, they kind of dropped in from from the jail into the sewer and right into the hands, loving arms of CR5 and above demons. So I had them make a group of level 12 adventurers to go save themselves, essentially.
Oh, that's funny.
That's
And
funny.
they became They kind of became recurring characters as they were the resistance trying to overthrow the evil lord of Arkset and trying to stop the cult of Diablo.
The
Oh, you never
saviors,
heard
the
of that.
peacekeepers.
Doing like, okay, your party got captured, make new characters to go save yourselves, and then go back to your own characters.
Yeah.
Unique method.
But
Something
the
like
twist
that where
was all your backgrounds are farmers.
I see. I did something like that, but
A dragon farmer.
I had characters already, or I had like NPCs that had sheets, so I just gave them the NPC sheets whenever I had to do that. So I was like, here you go, roleplay this how you want.
I had a campaign like that.
So Grim, so far there's only one survivor. I
I
haven't
can
got
pick
to.
up and flick the dice?
Yes.
Yeah.
Where's the loaded dice option?
Yeah, that's a real question. Where's the loaded dice option?
There isn't one. And even if there was one, you'd never get me to admit it.
Which makes me think there is one.
You can think whatever you want to think.
I mean, a DM's private role. They can just say whatever number they want. I can't stop them.
Let's see. So, because Akito, you're the only one I haven't rolled yet. So I guess you gotta go find Grace.
Not looking good for her.
She your hero? No.
She's under Taki's Avengers. Miscellaneous.
Oh no. She's got to roll really good. Nope. So only one of them is left alive. That would be the karma. Forgot this thing was freaking amazing too. Odd. Hey, the farm still stands though. All right, Akito,
That's
you may
good.
continue.
So is it look like it's been attacked or?
Mm-hmm. The farm is standing, but there are like burned fields. Some of the buildings would be destroyed.
So as you guys are going, there is a small section of woods um, that is where kind of Akito was trying to lead you guys for like a rest point or whatever. It has destroyed areas all around it. Some of the trees, look like they've been attacked. All the farmers are gone then? So there's literally only one person?
Well, I mean, there'd be like a few like farm hands, but yeah, pretty much everyone else is dead.
This ain't pretty.
So you roll up on this farm, which has a couple like farmers out there, and when they see you guys coming in, they run. They run. They head for the houses. You see some fresh graves.
Oh. Fun.
What the fuck happened here? He's gonna pull over. All right, guys, that was some charity work.
This is not good. These guys are, or this is a safe space. An operational base for a group called the Resistance. They were helping us in ArcSet to take care of the cult of Diablo. This does
Looks-
not look good at all.
This looks very safe. Looks around at destroyed fields. You sure this is the place?
Yep. I was here not too long ago.
Doesn't
I
look very,
mean, if
operational.
we want to, I can hold. I can hold a séance if we want to. Like,
I mean, we got like
I don't
living ones.
know.
We don't need to do that.
Well, I mean, that's true.
I mean, that's So you know these people?
Yes.
Then why are they scared of you? Or are they just scared of people?
They might be just scared in general and not have taken the time to identify who we are.
That's fun.
Also, to be fair, there's only 2 of us left of the original group of us that came here the last time.
Fair
Like,
point.
even Vort was a different character when he was here last time.
That is a fair assessment.
Well, so see what happens. I guess just walk over.
I will be on my broom.
And as you guys, this person flaming sword comes running out of the front. Why am I on you? No. I'm like, why did it bring Lily
Give
this
us
way?
back our witch.
Lily, no!
Ah, it's me.
I got Lily's temp HP bar is like half of her entire HP.
Yeah, it is literally like 30% of my HP.
And she comes out and she starts charging, but she gets about halfway and you see she stops and seems to recognize, and then she drops to her knees.
Oh my.
I am preparing to do peace spawn. If she gets within 30 feet.
You all right over there?
Well, she got to this distance and she just dropped to her knees.
Oh, okay. Is she still holding the weapon?
It is a flaming looks like to you to a great sword. It is in one of her hands on the ground.
Um,
Fort's gonna go and check on her.
yeah,
She goes,
I'm
They
gonna get
came.
like
They killed everyone. Are you?
this close.
Are you talking about the dragons?
And what the fuck happened here?
They came when they just attacked, kept attacking. Is it who I think it was? Jet?
Yep.
Revenge.
Well, first things first. Can you put the weapon, sheath it? Because we're friendly.
She clinches it, and the flames go out. She puts it on sheath.
Okay.
Save the city. The Netherites. But they came after us for revenge.
We're still here. You're long gone.
They rolled through and then they just kept going. Was the creature back that took one of the legs off of Taki?
Yep.
She looks over at Aikido and goes, that monster that nearly wiped us out the first time should have went back. He was too powerful. He found us. He finished what he started. Are you guys on the trail of him?
Maybe?
No, we're just passing through.
I mean, we can't just like
No.
leave this.
Did you at least get to say bye to your lost ones?
I give you a bit of a look.
If you mean bury them, yes. I mean, their graves are still fresh.
I could hold a seance for you for a final goodbye.
No, not the time away.
She takes like a big gulp.
All right.
I can't.
Team model.
I can't.
What'd you say?
Team model. This is a pretty shit huddle, but what do we
Oh,
want to do here?
team huddle is what you said.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Looks like a,
Get your ass over here,
like a
fucking.
square. All right. Oh, she flew over. Oh, a little bit. There we go. Like a real
There we go.
All right, let me move over this way just a little bit. All right,
All right.
oh, do I got to back up a little bit?
No, you're good. You're good. You're good. Up.
You-
More
Wait, wait,
closer. No, okay.
That's good enough.
It's
That's good
not
enough.
working. My feet, they just go too
Any-
far.
It's it's uneven
You know what?
ground.
You're slime person. You're fine. Aikido,
Anyway,
whatever.
so do we like want to help out here a bit? I'm sure the quest for it at this point. And they're also pretty fucking evil. So
I'm fine with helping.
Aikido will pipe up and say, the resistance, they were very powerful. If this creature came through and wiped them out, and what he controlled, I don't know.
So let's just hold a seance and call it good, and then keep going.
You really want to hold a seance for someone?
Listen, I haven't been able. Listen, I haven't done it in a while,
I need you to do
and
that
this
for
seems like a.
Grace.
You need me to do a seance for a woman named Grace. Thumbs up. Just it'll take some prep.
are we gonna do a pit stop? Do a seance?
Uh, Amber over here will stand up and say, if you go after him, let me know. They did head west. And she says, I have to go sit.
Aren't we going west?
Yeah,
Uh,
I send her over a plate with a teacup and a kettle.
roll it. We'll see. We'll see.
Take a whole piss stop. It's fine.
Do you need to know about Grace?
Just me and you, we can. It's a whole thing. As long as you know the person, it should be way more successful. We can do it at like their old house or like a grave or
Oh.
general area.
Well, we saw the graves.
Yeah, just
So the graves would be over here about 100 feet just as we passed in. And as you walk over to the graves, there is one that says Smolder, one that says Taki, says Grace, one that says, I believe, Elizabeth.
I'm just gonna go
Isabel.
ahead and
Isabella.
this. Oh, that used spell slot, not spell points. Do I? Ah, this is how I did it. Okay. Okay. There we go. There we go. Done did. Alrighty.
And how does this seance work?
I'm just gonna read it out of character real quick, just because I didn't fully read it.
Yeah.
So basically, we make contact with the dead person, and they're most of the time, like majority of the time, it's gonna be them as long as they're not hostile towards one of us. And they don't really have to say anything, truthfully.
Will I get to see her again?
I don't think so, but you'll at least get to say a couple questions or a goodbye.
Okay.
Oh, it takes one other person. I need one other person. Thea, I yell.
Actually, at the moment, he's sort of chanting something over the graves.
Okay, Vort.
Yeah.
You, Mir.
Would need.
It's just preparation for a seance. It's fine. Like, it's just a whole thing. Alright, whenever you're ready, let's just interlock hands.
Interlock hands.
And I guess I'll take the description and the name of Grace and call out to her. Seance is so much more finicky than the cleric spell. It's a lot more thematic though.
Uh,
Oh, well,
She
it
was
does
also a
manifest as a
member.
ghostly specter.
She was also a member of the CTF, my familia. She's actually the person who got me into my faith. And she was a druid. And you said we have to roll something, or?
It just says it's a 5% chance that the spell contacts the wrong spirit per question, I think.
That's a D20 then.
Yeah. That's a D12. I want a D20. 16. I think that's good enough.
So this ghostly image of a slime girl.
Me as a player, I'm laughing.
And I can ask the questions, right?
Yeah, you can.
Are you at peace? I guess, Jet, was the way she was killed, was she able to go her version of heaven or whatnot?
No, as a matter of fact, they wouldn't be.
Oh god, this is gonna be
So
terrible.
she would be writhing in pain then, wouldn't she?
Extreme pain, especially since they got away the first time and she caused quite a bit of trouble for the cult.
So I don't even get a question off because all I see is her just sitting there writhing and screaming.
I'm like holding out a crystal ball.
And I just turned to Lily and I says, "Can you stop this?"
Yep. And I twist the crystal ball and send away the spirit. That was not expected. I pat him 3 times on the shoulder. Sorry. I walk back to the
And
to
it was
the
weird because
bin.
like when you pat him, he is slime, but like on the third pat, like it seems more solid, and you just see him like clenching his fists.
I'll just go back to the to the group huddle. Guess.
I guess it didn't go well.
Uh it it wasn't the best, to say the least.
Let's try to move on from this town when we can.
Yeah,
Let's stay in here.
that's probably for the best. This did not go well. This is God damn it, when I try to do something good, it always goes bad. Fuck.
Well, to be fair, this is the part of the story that we kind of
It's
put on
super-
pause because the players weren't coming this direction. So, I mean, it makes sense for us to
And-
go this way. It's just like we have to write out the rest of this because I had planned for this to happen. I just didn't know it was going to happen now.
Yeah, it's super fucked. It's
And you guys didn't know that this was in the route if we went from that place. If we went from anywhere else, we wouldn't have come here.
yeah. Yeah, it's huh.
And Aikido and Grace were very fucking close. So Aikido is taken. He is fucking pissed.
Mm-hmm.
I tried doing good, man.
Oh no, you did what you needed to do.
Listen, Lily's chaotic good, okay? Like, she tries doing her best.
Work on it.
I gotta work on being better, obviously, because I almost let somebody fall 15 feet.
Zachary let the kiddo have his time. None of the rush him.
I'll just.
By the way, as Thea continues to say this chant over the graves, dark clouds begin to gather around the area in a otherwise sunny day.
This is magical. I'm gonna pretend like I don't see that because I just did something very similar. So. Do we even want to take like a rest day here, or do we just want to like? Also, Vort also saw that, so this is a. Ugh. Big yikes.
No, this was good. This needed to happen. So.
I just feel bad. Like I know this is meant for me to for whoever sets off this knowledge to feel bad, but like I feel bad. Great session 1, guys. Great.
Let's see.
Akita will turn around and say, "What do you guys want to do?"
I think it's best we
Um,
move on from here.
Yeah, we still have that job to do. I'll go grab the cart. And Lily will just fly back to the cart. Or wherever the cart is.
I'm sorry for your loss. I'm gonna head down to the cart.
Yeah, wherever the cart is down here. Lily just straight up flew to the cart, like.
Zachary, welcome.
Um, as we go back to the car, Akita will say, "I know I did say that he was more powerful. But if I see him, I do not know if I will not be able to fight him."
I mean, if you want me to, if we do see him, I can stop you from fighting him. If you don't want to, like, die.
And in the creepiest fashion from right behind you, Lily, you hear a whisper from Thea. Oh, we won't be the ones to die.
Jesus Christ. Oh, God. She's like, like wriggling her finger in her ear.
And you'll see this really scary, like, shadow form creature behind Thea.
Ugh.
Thea's at the cart or Thea's at the grave still?
Oh, he's done with the graves.
What the fuck is Thea?
Well,
Genuine question.
we'll try to avoid them, but I swore my sword to you. If we have to fight them, we'll fight them.
I pull out a deck of tarot cards and like, you know, shuffle them a couple times, and I
Yeah.
slide one to him, face down. I
To
don't know
who?
what tarot card I'm gonna give him, but
To
I
who?
want to give I want to Keto. I want to give him hope.
Well, I mean,
He will look
So
at it. Do you want him to
I don't know
show
if I
you?
need to roll. He can show me if he wants. And then I say, whenever you're done, put it
It
back
has
in
the
the deck. And
picture
I
of.
like set down the deck.
I show it to you. It has a picture of death on it.
Nathan's first.
I grab the card softly from him and put it back in the deck and shuffle 3-4 times and then just put it away. So if that wasn't an omen, I don't know what else to tell you. I'm glad I bought a tarot deck for this character.
I mean, it's fitting.
Oh, it's super fitting, but it's also super fucked up first session using it. I definitely should go out the card trick cantrip, which allows me to flick out a card out of a deck. That would have been
Oh,
that would
that's
have been fun.
definitely cool. As
I
we
chose Hocus Pocus instead.
Alright, so we all loading up and leaving.
Yeah,
load up
that's what I'm
somber.
that's what I'm hearing.
This was a needed stop, a mournful stop.
Yeah, if Lily wasn't socially awkward before.
I think it was needed too, because I think you guys saw this was a very emotional
This was very
scene.
emotional.
It was.
I'm just gonna take Seance out of my back pocket and put it over over here for a later date. We're not doing this one for a little bit.
No, Akito is 100% happy that you did that, so that he could find out that she was not at peace. Because if she was at peace, this would have been a completely different. She is not at peace.
You inspired
he
him.
is, yes.
Not just-
I inspired him, but oh lordy, does Lily feel bad? Like, I can still feel bad and inspire people. Like, look at Zachary, you know.
I, as a player, want to keep pushing forward, but I don't think I, as a GM, can tonight.
That's fair.
So
We
normally
just had
the session
this
would
happen.
go for another like 17 or so minutes, but
It was an emotional scene to end on. It's definitely a good spot if we're going to call
This is
it.
a really good place to stop. You know, ending
uh,
leaving this place.
I understand we didn't really have much combat, but these are how the sessions go. They're player driven. Sometimes there is combat, sometimes there isn't. Thanks everyone for watching, and stream there.